Hi Pisces, this is your weekly day by day tarot cards reading by Emma for the week beginning on Monday the 31st of March. Monday with the 7 of Cups, dreams, inspirations, imaginations, fantasies, options perhaps, which you were having on your mind, possible, impossible, good, bad, all in here, because it is your mind. Paired with Knight of Wands, look, now Knight of Wands is excited about something, about life, about some new creation. Look, we can maybe talk about something very artistic here. Music, cinema, videos, YouTube videos, something, okay? You've got perhaps idea about something like that. How you're gonna create your first movie or, I don't know, some documentary or things. Might very well be, because the Knight of Rods is a very, very artistic energy. Anyway, you do have something on your mind which you would perhaps like to create, but now you cannot make up your mind because you've got endless amount of options, being that you are talented, you are artistic, but you don't know exactly how you're gonna express it. Still dreaming, fantasizing, imagining, okay, nothing real, nothing still real. You're just excited about maybe yourself, about your abilities, about your possibilities, and you cannot stop thinking, what could you, okay, now do? You have something on your mind. The Knight of Wands normally has one idea, one concrete idea, but perhaps it's very wide this time, being that we have lots of options, just too many options, nothing real, nothing secured, nothing for sure, nothing yet. Yeah, here on Monday. Kind of dreamy Monday. Tuesday, with the Page of Swords. Now look, page is information, okay, maybe some news. This is something that you needed to know, maybe something you waited to know. You couldn't make up your mind before you get this go ahead, before you get this information, before you clarify something. As I said, this is something you needed to know. You needed to sign this contract, you needed somebody to tell you something, to get some sort of information. Okay, you've got it here on Tuesday. With 4 of Pentacles, maybe something around your money, okay, about your income. But this 4 of Pentacles talks about something very basic. This is not big amount of money. If it's about receiving money, it will be something very small, not much. Maybe something around things which are important for you, very basic thing which you, under no circumstances that you will give up on, something you are holding on to, like this is mine, this is my character, this is my personality, this is something mine, okay, and you are firmly holding on to it. Might also be something like that, but it is connected to that very basic, this information was very important for it, okay, for this very basic thing. This is cornerstone for everything in your life. Under no circumstances to lose this, okay. In that sense, solid energy which you are having, and this information was very important for it, okay, for you to hold on to it, for you to expand with that, being that we have this expansive energy of Knight of Wands with these creative ideas. Maybe that was the maybe this information was really important for you to expand from this mediocre place, from this basic place, okay, into something more prominent. Could very well be something like that. Yeah, that's your Tuesday. Now Wednesday, with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, surely you got your new directions, okay? This was very important news for you, perhaps again related to this idea from Monday, which you couldn't really secure until perhaps Tuesday, and Queen of Swords on Wednesday exactly tells you how to proceed now. Being that you have go ahead, you can move on, you can now do it, okay? Go for it, do it. This is your procedure. Queen of Swords stands for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, stands for, and then Virgo as well, okay, stands for something very official. Somebody is analyzing situation for you to tell you, this is how you're gonna proceed. This is the contract. Read it, every line in it, so you know exactly what is your way further. You see what I'm saying? Concrete instructions. Yeah. Will free you. Okay, this is a new way for you to free yourself. Somehow you were stuck with, I don't know, with that old frame of mind. You were maybe sabotaging yourself because you didn't believe in yourself, you were restricting yourself, could very well be. Now you were perhaps freeing yourself, you're freeing your mind, you've got your new way, and you might as well go for it because you were dreaming a lot now about something else. Yeah, you will go for something else. Free yourself from that narrow-minded thinking. Now, could be that you did have some also obligations, some requirements, something, some previous employment or something. These are obligations, these are stuff, restrictions in a way, which you accepted for yourself. And now, on this day, being that you have your new path, these restrictions are obstacles for you. You have to free yourself in order to create something else, something you were just dreaming about. You cannot perhaps be on that path and in this place. Might be something about travel as well, going places. Yeah. And Queen of Swords does have sword, which will cut away these bondages, okay? Open your eyes, so you're going to have new vision in front of yourself for your life, career, something. You are seeing your new path. But for that new path, you have to get out of this place, okay? This Wednesday, very much clear to you. Everything is clear to you. You know where you were and why you are stuck in that place, what you're supposed to do. You have to resign if you want to go and open your own business. You cannot be in this place if you want to proceed further with this new idea. Yeah, that's your Wednesday. Devil on Thursday. Now, devil out there could be you, okay? Could be somebody else. You being dependent on another. You want to keep somebody dependent, okay? But it's not pleasant energy. It's always, you know, some manipulations, some lies, maybe something illegal, semi-illegal, or you see what I'm saying, some addictions also, alcohol, drugs also falls under these energies. Being overly materialistic, lying, somehow pretending. Never really. Eight of Wands is energy within you, but Eight of Wands is exciting, particularly after Eight of Swords. Look, being stuck, needing freedom, and this is freedom. You see what I'm saying? Expansive energy from this one, being stuck in one place, in a cul-de-sac, no way out. Suddenly, thanks to this devil's energy, you feel free. You feel free today, okay, because of alcohol, drugs, feeling kind of free, even though you are not, okay? Maybe somebody else is helping you to free yourself from these obligations, but then you will be tied up to something else. You see what I'm saying? It's not complete freedom. As soon as you have devil out there, it's not complete freedom. Yes, you're not going to have these obligations, but you're going to have these obligations, something which you now have to obey to or pay to, something, you see what I'm saying? Devil's energy is not pleasant, surely not honest. Look, it could be Capricorn person out there that you have conversation about exactly the same problem, how you going to free yourself from these obligations towards this boss. Okay, could be your boss, could be some government requirements. You were talking with these people, with this institution or Capricorn person, boss or so, conversation which is supposed to set you free, to release you from these previous obligations. Yeah, might be also something like that. But you were setting yourself free this or that way, legally, illegal, moral, immoral, I don't know, with your boss or with government. You have to set yourself free. You will be talking, you will be arranging today, Thursday. Now, Friday, with the Emperor. Look, we can talk big boss, big authority. We can talk government law, government institutions, okay? Though we can talk your father as well. The Emperor is big authority out there. Could be you as well, making decisions for yourself to change your life. I think it will be somebody else. I think it will be some requirements, okay, in order to set yourself free, to resign from this job, to something which you took obligations towards. You have to now do something else. You have to take some another obligations before you free yourself. You have to maybe pay for it. You have to something, you have to work for it. Nine of Wands is diligent, hard-working energy. It's a very little left. You almost arranged everything, just this, okay? The Emperor is also very demanding. It's energy which requires a lot. If you want perfect, if you want a big change, massive change, you have to now act accordingly. You have to give best of yourself. You have to complete it in a perfect way. Might be that this boss requires from you to finish something. Yeah, I can set you free, all right? You can go and work for another company. Just first finish this, what you have started. You see what I'm saying? Maybe something like that. First, finish with these obligations. Do something for me. You see what I'm saying? Do me favor. Pay me bribe. Pay some fees. In that sense, you will have to. Okay, something. Nine of Wands is always going with have to. Unavoidable. You want to change your life. You want to set yourself free. You want to go different road, different way with your career, with your life. Yeah, you can, but first, you know, there is something which you have to go first with. Maybe something administrative, maybe which a law requires. It's simply government rule. Could also be something like that, but this is last, which you have to do. Otherwise, everything is ready for you, waiting for you to express your talents or to go somewhere or to travel somewhere or to buy something. Everything is prepared. Just this, something which still keeps you stuck in one place. You have to release yourself from these obligations, employment, something, and off you go. Yeah, almost there. Yeah, that's your Friday. Lovers. Look, I had to draw the card immediately to cover these naked people before I get punished. Anyway, the Lovers with Four of Swords. Look, the Lovers is beautiful energy. That's your new path, okay, in front of you. Now, you do have choice. You can choose one or another way, but it's important that you are now on another level. You were almost there. Might be tired today after all. Look, this is hard work. This was hard negotiations, tough talks, okay? Something which you took upon yourself. You have to finish. Those were responsibilities which you couldn't avoid, okay? You've done it. You might be tired today. Yes, you did set yourself free, okay? You've done it for yourself. You were on another level. Now you can choose to do it today or tomorrow or this another way, whatever that you like. Lovers is out there. You are after your life, which you love. You are after job, which you love. After person, which you love. And you are after something which you love. That's another story that is secured, okay? It's just that you cannot go and do anything today. You cannot make decision today. You cannot make any choice today. You were exhausted. today. Might not even feel really physically not feeling well, needing to sleep. You've got headaches, you are exhausted, under some sort of stress, and you need quiet time just to quiet your mind. And then from Monday, even maybe from tomorrow, but just not today. Yeah. But otherwise things are happening for you. I think you have succeeded, you managed, you've done. So there you are free. Angelic protection, yeah, you can do it, but just not today. You are exhausted today. Sunday with Page of Cups, so that's your energy, Pisces. Being happy, self, jolly self, like a child, okay? Maybe some news, romantic news, maybe somebody is showing feelings towards you, or you are showing feelings towards another. But I think it's just you being happy self because of all of it which is happening this week. Bear in mind, we have 7 cups here on Monday, and we have you with one beautiful magical cup. You are expecting your magical future to start soon. In that sense, just very optimistic energy. Yeah, very optimistic energy. You are expecting your happy, lovely future. Not right now, okay? This is the process. This is things happening. Still some information, still some, I don't know, some development within this big company, big corporation, within your life or something. But this is development. Perhaps will take several months, but you know for sure you will have something, I don't know what. Page of Cups cannot say, I will have so-and-so income. I will have, something very concrete. Cannot say yet, okay? But the nose will have something which will make him happy. Just that. And you are waiting for it. This is going to be magical, happy life. You know you will have it. And you are not comfortable waiting, but you are waiting because it's worth waiting for. Yeah, everything else is set, okay? I kind of felt that a big company, big corporations, big bosses, something big is important here, is kind of working around. You depend, in fact, on some big decisions from some big players out there. But decisions are working for you, opening up new possibilities, new life for you. But it's not happening now. It will perhaps happen gradually or will happen within, I don't know, several months. Yeah. Very interesting. I felt it so meaningful this week. Not straightforward, definitely. But it works for you. You are surely gaining some higher position in your life, which will perhaps bring concrete results just down the road, couple of months later. Very lovely week for you, Pisces. I really hope that you're going to enjoy it, and I will speak to you again very soon. Till then, best regards, Tara by M.